It was a road trip to forget for the Langley Rivermen. The team came up on the short end of both games in trail and salmon arm and lost a key member of their defense corps for the rest of the season. The road trip started off with a trip in Grand Forks on Friday night ahead of Saturday night's matchup in trail. The team had to spend the night in Grand Forks due to the shortage of hotel rooms available in and around the West Kootenay area. After breakfast and lunch, it was off to trail for a Saturday night tilt with the Smoke Eaters. The Rivermen controlled most of the game, out-shooting trail 38-27, but fell 3-2 in overtime as the Rivermen were caught on the wrong end of an unfortunate bounce.
In the theme of the year so far, and it's pretty upsetting. I mean, you know, like coming into these away barns and losing by 1 or 2 goals, it's super disappointing. The guys are pretty upset.
Despite picking up the single point, the loss was made worse as the team found out defenseman Jake Selesnikar was going to miss the rest of the season with a broken femur. The injury occurred early on Saturday night when Selesnikar was pushed and fell awkwardly into the boards. Paramedics took him to a nearby hospital where he underwent emergency surgery.
Had a femur incident and he's in hospital right now. He's with his family, and our thoughts and prayers are with him. And obviously missing him tonight hurt. He would have been very valuable in the power play and a great guy to have in the room. So
it's a hard thing to see when a good teammate like Jake goes down like that with a tough injury. You know, I thought the guys were able to bounce back good from that and seeing the teammate go down hard like that, but it was tough way to deal with that.
The team packed up and arrived in Kelowna at 3:30 in the morning, where they would get a few hours of sleep before eating breakfast and departing for Salmon Arm at around 11 a.m. Fatigue and tired legs looked to play a part, especially at the start of the game against the Silverbacks, who were up 3-0 before Jordan Schneider would score late in the second period to give the team some life. The Rivermen came out firing in the third, scoring early as Kevin Killistoff would score his team-leading 6th goal of the season, cutting the Silverbacks' lead to 1. Langley was unable to convert on a 5-on-3 power play, which cost them, as soon after Salmon Arm would counter with 2 power play markers of their own in the final frame to hand the Rivermen a 5-2 loss.
We were getting shots. We had our chance to bury. I think we should have bared down a little more, but we took a 5-minute penalty that killed us and just got off our game a bit with the chirping and just the reaction penalties and stuff like that. And we didn't really stick to our game plan towards the end, and that's pretty much it.
Langley remains in 3rd place in the Mainland Division with 11 points, trailing Prince George and Chilliwack. They'll try and close the gap as the team hosts the Coquitlam Express on Saturday, October 25th on Trick or Sweet Night at the LEC. Kids who dress in Halloween costumes get in free, and the first 500 kids through the door will receive a Langley Rivermen Trick or Treat reusable bag. In the first and second intermission, kids will be able to trick or treat up at the LEC suite level. Candy is being provided by Sticky's Candy, and pumpkins have been donated by Alder Acres. The following day, on Sunday, October 26th, Langley hosts the Alberni Valley Bulldogs for a 2 p.m. start. Tickets for both games can be purchased through Ticketmaster or at the LEC box office. For Riv TV, I'm Kevin Barrar.